Hi everybody, Daniel here. I am going to show you guys the new Google Classroom extension for Google Chrome. This web browser here that I'm moving around on the screen for you now is Google Chrome. This only works with Chrome. So if you're looking to use Safari or Internet Explorer on a PC, it's not going to work. The good news is Chrome is available on Mac and PC, and it's pre-installed on all of your machines. If you can't find Chrome, just a quick Mac tip. Down here at the bottom left in your dock, you've got the Launchpad. You click the Launchpad and you can two-finger swipe, and you've got Pages just like on an iPhone. So if you can't find Chrome in your dock, it's just not been placed down there yet. So let's go find it. Here's Chrome. We can take it and drag it to our dock and let go, and it'll stay there. So that's you can do that with any app. Okay, so here's Google Chrome, and what I want to do is I want to get the Google Classroom extension or plugin for the Chrome browser. I'm going to go to g.co/share-to-classroom, and I'm going to attach that, or I'm going to copy and paste that link into this email that I'm sending you now. So share to classroom. When I go to that, I see the Chrome Web Store. There's a lot of other apps here too that you can go ahead and look at. We're working on making those available to you guys. Most of them are free. So here's Share to Classroom. I'm just going to add to Chrome. And then it comes up, says add it, and you just say yes, add. So now I have the Google Classroom extension included in every single Chrome window that I have open. So if I open 3 additional windows, the Classroom icon is on all 3 of those windows. All right, so now that it's there, when you click on it, you're going to need to sign in. You're going to need to sign in with your Madison City email address. So let's go ahead and do that. dmwit@madisoncity.k12.al.us. My password in there. And then most of you are going to see this page. This is a non-destructive thing that it's asking you to do. You should always click Link Data, even if you're on a Chromebook. It's not going to affect anything else. Okay, so now we're logged in to our Google Apps for Education, and we've got the Classroom app up here. On the right side, you can see that I am actually logged in to Google Classroom in virtual. So this is a PC over here, and I'm logged in as my fine associate, Jane Herndon. So I'm going to click on Pilot's Lounge, which is just a classroom. It's one of my classes, and Jane is set up as a student. I am a teacher. So I'm going to go to my Google Classroom just to show you. And I'm going to go to Pilot's Lounge. Okay, so I am the teacher. And she is the student. You can tell she's a student because it says classmates right here. Okay, so let's say I'm not in Classroom at all. I'm going to close that tab. Let's say that I am a physics teacher and I am out on the web, and I find this amazing web page about Tesla Motors that I think is relevant to my physics students. Well, I don't want to go through the trouble of copying that link, logging into Google Classroom, bringing up a new announcement or whatever, and sending it. So what I want to do is, and this is especially cool, I think, for elementary classrooms if you all have a Chromebook out, or if you're all logged into Chrome somehow. I'm on this web page. I'm just going to click this button right here, the Share to Classroom button in Chrome, and it pulls up every class that I teach. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Pilot's Lounge because that's the class that this matters for, and that's the class that Jane's a student in. So I'm going to click Pilot's Lounge, and then here I've got 3 options, and I'm going to show you all 3. Option 1, push to students. So this is the link. I'm just going to click push. When I click push, watch what happens on the right side of the screen. And remember, the right side of the screen is Jane's PC. When I hit push, within a few seconds, I come up and I automatically am opening a new tab on every student's machine that's logged into Google Classroom. So if you wanted to push a web link to all 30 kids in the room all at the same time, that's how you would do it. All right? So now, and you guys can tell what I care about, I'm going to go to SpaceX. Okay, so now that same group of kids, I want them to read about the new Falcon Heavy rocket, and I want them to answer a question about it. So, or I just want them to comment saying what they thought of this page. So instead of pushing it to them, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and click back over here. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the Google Classroom extension, and instead of pushing it to students, I'm actually going to make it as an announcement. And then I'm going to say, please read this and comment below. All right, so now I'm going to hit post. Notice I never logged into Google Classroom. Now, on the right side of the screen, on every student that's in Google Classroom, they will get a notification that's saying stream has been updated, and then you click show, and there it is. They do not have to be logged in to Google Classroom at that moment for this to work. They do for the push function, though. So now there's a new announcement, and it says exactly what I asked it to say, and then the student's going to come in here and say, whatever, wow, this was a great article. Okay, and then they'll post. The last thing should be pretty self-explanatory. Let's go to Solar City. If you haven't noticed the trend, all three of these companies are either owned or operated by Elon Musk, my hero. Okay, here's Solar City. So what I want to do now is I want to make an actual assignment out of this thing. So here I am, and I want to really focus on the residential. So this is what I need them to read and work on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the Classroom extension button, and I'm going to choose Create Assignment. The title of the assignment is Solar City Essay, and the description is, please read and explore this website, then whatever, do whatever. Okay, so now I've done it, and I can change the due date. Let's make it due on the 30th, and I can set a time, and then I'll assign it. Now the students will see whenever they log back into Classroom a new assignment called Solar City Essay, and they can click it and open it, and they can see it, and they can mark it as done. They can even add private comments to the teacher about it. Now, for me as the teacher, I can give them a grade for that. So those are the three really cool things that you can do with this new Google Classroom extension for Chrome, which is also known as a web browser plugin. So if you guys have any questions or if you want to play with it further, let me know. The extension should be showing up on Chromebooks, but if it doesn't, you'll just have to go to g.co/share to classroom, and anybody can install it in the district, including students. Thank you.